Today we're visiting a former military base, hidden deep in the woods about 50 miles south of Berlin. The base was used as an artillery training ground and was taken over by the Soviets until they left in 1994. It was used by the 32nd Guard Tank Division, but was also used by the Soviet Air Force. This massive complex now lies abandoned next to a modern high-speed train line. After 2 hours of using public transport and 1 hour of walking in the blistering heat, this was one of the most difficult locations we filmed at so far. So it looks like one of the watchtowers. We passed one when we arrived through a dirt road. And this doesn't look very high tech, but it probably does the job. But it's a way in. Let's jump over. Oh, wow. I didn't see that. Got to be really careful where you walk. Everything's overgrown. We've just been basically following the satellite. There should be a building quite close to here. Just have to be so careful where you walk. So you can't actually see anything. It's just long grass. There's concrete underneath. Okay, so there's a wall. I don't know if you can actually see that on camera, but the wall, the perimeter fence, and we're in the middle. I see a building over there. So there's a radio mast there. It's very uncomfortable. The grass is so long. Just like mounds of concrete. Okay, yeah, this is definitely the first building. So basically, this was last used by the Russians as a military base. I think it was used before that in the Second World War by the Nazis. And now it's in the middle of a park. Actually quite a nice walk. We walked about 6-7 kilometers to get here on the side of a road. Okay. So probably some type of old garage or something like that. Yeah, he's right. He's just pointing out the roof. So yeah, I think now we're starting to see more buildings. Yeah, it's like another old building. Oh, and behind the wall is also another old building my friend was just mentioning. I think these were definitely for vehicles. These were some kind of mechanic workshop or something like that. See on one end it's completely open. And you're going to hear a lot of trains. Oh, yeah, thank you. We're right next to a express train line. So yeah, I think the issue is just basically finding a way over the walls, but okay, there's another building here. I think it's going to be fun trying to find a spot to actually fly the drone from. It's so long, the grass here. Have a little peek inside. Should be able to get away, find a way inside. Now we're just seeing more and more buildings. I think we're in the main part of the camp now. It's definitely opened up. You see the smokestack. It's kind of just all hollowed out. There's nothing. If anyone can translate this, I'll be really grateful. I'll try and get a translation, and if I can, I'll put it, I'll write it down below. Again, if I can get a translation, I'll try and get one for you. Maybe someone watching speaks Russian and can maybe put in the comments what's written. You can just pause the video and please let us all know. I'm not quite sure what this is, but it looks like some kind of bunker or something. This is surrounding the whole place. And we'll look on the other board because there's something written there. You have to be so careful around here because these barbed wires, and you don't see them in the grass. Oh wow. Even if I could go up there, there's no chance I'm going up there, not even for a YouTube video. That's the boiler room we're just in, or the building. Oh. There's just buildings everywhere. We're trying to find the main theatre, but I think we found it. I think we've got into the main building. We just got to see if we have to jump through the window or if there's a door open. I'm hoping there's a door open. It's like some kind of bunker there with a tree growing out of it. I don't particularly want to go into the hole to get in the building, but it could have to come down to that. There's a view from the tower we're just at. There's so many of these Russian bases all dotted around Brandenburg. This is probably the 4th, 5th one so far. Okay, that's one way we could get in. Oh wow, you know, I think this is it. We got coloured glass in the windows. I think we found it. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, I picked the wrong way. Oh, let's jump up here. Ow. Oh wow, okay. God, I remember stuff like this. These old benches. I was brought up in a military family, and I remember when I was a kid, I used to see these in the gym out in the military base. These must be the showers. Yeah, exactly. A lot of showers. Wow, this is glass everywhere. I have to be so careful where I'm walking because my shoes are not made for this. It's just completely collapsed here. Oh. Some Russian newspaper here from 1989. least the roof doesn't look like it's going to collapse. I'm going to the main shower room. Or changing rooms. Shower room, changing rooms. So we're actually trying to find the theatre. Apparently a theatre with really good murals on the wall. We haven't found that yet, but there are so many buildings to see here. It's just amazing. Let's see what my friend's up to. He's exploring the shower room. I just think how many soldiers used to be stationed here that you would actually need so many showers here. We saw this at the Russian base at Little Moscow. Seen better days. The thing is, there's kind of a beauty to it as well. The flowers. So, let's have a look around here. Oh yeah, this building looks big. This looks promising. We're trying to find a famous mural. Well, not a famous mural, at least with German urban explorers. A Russian mural. Let's hope my camera adjusts with the light. It's doing quite well. I can't see anything in here. Yeah, you see more than me. So I thought these were accommodation blocks, but they just, I don't know. It's hard to tell what they were used for. It's hard to tell what they were used for. Storage room. It's pitch black in here. I had to ask my friend to bring a light. Oh, protection. Sorry. Okay, I have to always be careful with the roofs here. Does look like it's falling apart. There's nothing much here in the rooms. Oh, okay, the ceiling here is kind of collapsed, or at least part of it. It's on the floor. That does look quite dangerous. It hasn't been raining recently, so it's definitely a good point. It actually looks much lighter when I'm filming. I'm actually using the screen on my camera to actually tell where I'm going, because it's actually much lighter what you guys see than what I see. What I see is very, very dark. Let's see where my friend is. He's found, looks like the newspaper from, let's see if I can zoom into that, 1991?
No, 1993.
1993. That's just amazing. The place is completely torn apart. It's completely torn apart. There's still newspapers from the time. For example, here. Oh, look at that. Brand new Fiat Uno for 17,000 Deutschmarks. That's a beauty, isn't it? Look at that. Wow, yeah, my friend's just got a good find. The USSR canteen tin. Okay, is there any packaging on it? Let's see what it was. Hard to tell what it was, but It's original Russian, and here you can see the mural. Just reminds you of Russia, snow. This could be original. I think if someone's probably already taken all the... No.
Das stand in dem Artikel, so, den du mir gezeigt hast. Mhm. Das von dem großen soll halt das Dach eingestürzt und neben der kleinen Seite ist aber noch erhalten. Und da soll wohl dieses Bild sein.
Yes, what my friend's saying is when we were researching the place, sent a few pictures over, and we're trying to find the mural, this an old Soviet mural that we're trying to find. And he thinks it's close to here, and I think I agree with him because it looks like we're getting closer. I mean, these buildings, okay, they're falling apart, but graffiti-wise, there's not so much graffiti here, which is quite amazing. I think it's just been wrecked due to just the nature. See this? Looks like Russian writing on the wall. Just go into some of these rooms and have a look around. Oh, that's where we came in. Okay. Oh, so these are original clothes. These are old Target. Old Targets. It looks like they're pasted on the wall. I'm not sure if these were souvenirs or if they maybe used this later to do target practice, but these are definitely old targets here.
Das ist original. Drauf mit Sowjetstern drauf.
Wow.
Der ist original.
It's like a winter coat that the Russian soldiers would use. Looks heavy. And it's got the military insignia on it. This is amazing. I said the place is falling apart, but it's not because of people with graffiti or destroying the building. It's falling apart because it's just been open. I'll be so interested to know what all these things say. Again, if anyone can translate any of this, please put in the video the timestamp, and maybe you can help us try to find out what these things mean. I'd be really interested to know. This looks almost like a cell. It's completely cratered off. And, wow, the floor is really very stable. And see what's in the last room over here. This looks like quite a big room. Oh wow, but the floor is completely collapsed. Have to be really careful. The ceiling also is collapsing. I don't think there's too much to see in here. Okay, and this looks like an old... I would say like you would hang up your jackets here when you go on training. I remember these. You'd hang up your jackets. You have pipes running down here. That would heat up the whole room and dry your clothes out. So if you go and exercise, you see your jacket on the floor. It would dry everything out. The flowers. Try to find a way in. Okay, this looks good. This looks good, but we have a door. Be so careful where you walk here. It's just wooden floors. Looks like some kind of maybe officer's house, I guess. I'm not sure. Maybe just accommodation units. Looks even the rubbish on the floor. It's it's from the time. Kind of old computer. The last place we haven't checked, or I haven't checked, oh, the floor is really bad here. So I'm having to use a light now. Oh wow. Oh, these are old. Back through. Oh wow, this is original as well. It's a little, just a sack of sand or something. I don't know, just on a really dodgy floor. Looking back. Oh, don't trust that floor. You can see all the buildings very clearly from the top, but when you're actually down here, it's kind of hard because you've got so many trees. Kind of looking in between the trees to see where the buildings are. I mean, the roof is definitely caving in. And there's another building down here and another building. There's another. It just goes on and on. It's just everywhere you look, there's buildings. Some are in better conditions than others. Ceilings, the roof's completely collapsed on this building. But there's buildings to our left, there's buildings to our right, there's just everywhere. There's just so many options where to go. This place has definitely seen better days. They locked the doors, at least. There's definitely no way in there. I don't think it's worth even trying to go in these buildings. I mean, first of all, they're just dangerous, and second of all, they're so dilapidated. It's all relative, of course, but it does look a little bit newer than the other buildings. Okay, so another one of the main buildings. It's quite a big one. There's nothing to say what it was, so let's have a look inside. Oh, these look like cells. The metal grates on the door. I've seen this a few times. Oh, it's much colder in here. Washrooms. Russian style. I don't know, these Russian style toilets are squat toilets. This looks like something was painted there at some time. This looks like trees. Or is it just me? It does definitely look like something was here at some point. See if we can look through the window. This was the only place that they actually nailed the door shut. Like anything's there to see. Oh yeah, so these are the old steps going up. We think we may have found the theatre. This definitely looks good. Looks like a very official kind of looking building. We have found the old theatre. This looks like a canteen. Ooh, the floor. Don't trust the floor. Yeah, this is definitely the building with the mural. This has to be. This is huge. And there it is. There's at least one of them. This looks like a stage. So we're on the stage of the main theatre now. You can actually see some of the old lights. The roof is completely collapsed in here. So see, that's when we're on the other side of the building. See the wood's just completely collapsed around there. Let's have a look around. Let's go backstage. Oh, you see the old pulley system here for the stage.
Yeah, but just don't touch it because it's gonna move and step around.
Oh, okay, thank you for telling me that. Okay, I'm not going to touch anything, don't worry. Unbeknownst to us, we were being tracked by security and were later escorted off the premises. Luckily, although we were caught, we filmed already most of the buildings we wanted to film and were already on our way out anyway. Thank you so much for checking out this video, and we look forward to seeing you on the next one.